I'm here with Jason from the Marvel Experience. First of all, I want to ask you, what is the Marvel Experience?
It's really hard to put into one sentence, but the best way I can define it is it's a blow your senses out, first-person experience that is not only virtual, not only interactive, not only engaging, but a unique experience you're not going to find anywhere else on this planet.
Are we going above and beyond the old amusement parks?
You can't really go above and beyond the amusement parks because we don't have roller coasters per se, but it is a first-person interactive experience, which does mean there are things that you get your hands dirty in. There's some interactive stuff. There is a motion ride, similar to something you might see on Star Tours, where it's a motion-based, first-person, consistent shot, 4-minute experience. But the one thing you won't find anywhere else is a fully immersive 360 3D stereoscopic experience, which basically means you're standing in a dome, you're fully immersed in the content, you're wearing 3D glasses, you feel like you're a part of the action, and with you looking over my shoulder or me looking over yours, I will experience something completely different than you. So it's not just one action duplicated all around you, it's fully immersive. And that's something we're really excited to see how the audience reacts, because we've been in it, we've tested it, we've seen it, and it's really amazing.
So you're like living in the Marvel universe.
You are. Basically what the Marvel Experience does is it takes the average Joe off the street, recruits them into the S.H.I.E.L.D. organization, brings them into the fray with the common cast of heroes that we all have grown to love. We train them. We take them through some simulations. We take them through some interactive training experiences, everything from climbing like Spider-Man to smashing like Hulk to learning agility like Black Widow, for example. And then we put them in a simulation, and then we get attacked by the bad guys, and then we have to evacuate on a motion ride where we're taking them up to the helicarrier for an interactive experience. So there's a lot of stuff you get to do during the Marvel Experience.
It's awesome. So there's a whole story behind this too.
There is. We created a completely unique storyline. We involved a lot of different Marvel characters from a lot of different universes. We brought in Spider-Man, we have some X-Men, we have the Avengers, of course. And we aggregated them together into one unique storyline that we created entirely from scratch. We brought in our own unique villains as well. And the great thing about working with Marvel in the capacity that we do is we're not beholden to the cinematic universe, but we're also not beholden to the comic universe. So we're able to aggregate together all these different characters.
That's great. Another thing that really intrigued me was that your price point. Your price point is you're trying to make it affordable for everybody to go. So talk to me a little bit about that.
Right. Well, the two things. We're trying to bring the experience. Well, we're not trying. We're bringing the experience to your hometown. Okay? So you don't have to get on a plane. You don't have to rent a hotel room. You're there already. We also really looked at the amusement park model and realized that $100, $85 for one person for all day is pretty steep.
Especially if you have like a family of 4 or something, you know?
Right. You're talking $400 or $500. So we wanted to keep the price point obtainable to all demographics, all individuals. So we're at about a $30, $34 price point for adults and high 20s for kids. Then we're also going to do some dynamic pricing where the weekends might be slightly higher than the weekdays, but we'll find a time slot that works for everybody at a price point that works for everybody.
I think those are great prices. Another quick question I had, what cities are you going to?
We're starting off in Phoenix, and the Phoenix is a preview, so we can get a lot of the kinks out, get a lot of fan reaction. People might say, we really love the fan experience for Spider-Man, but we're not so stoked about the Captain America experience. So we want to really cater it. Then they might say, we want something that's Daredevil-esque. We'll try to appease all the audiences, but we've got a lot of people out there to make happy. After we launch in Phoenix, we're going straight to Dallas, and then we have San Diego and San Francisco already planned out. We're in each market for about 17 to 24 days, depending on the size of the market, and then we're traveling about 4 or 5 days in between to the next market. After we hit San Francisco, which is our 4th stop, we're going to cut back to the Midwest. We're going to do another stop as we're easing into spring, and then we'll head up the Eastern Seaboard spring, summer, until we make our way back west in the fall. So we're looking to be active and constantly moving every month or so, as I mentioned, and to hopefully hit most of the continental United States within the first 8 months. If it's enormously successful, which we believe it will be, we'll hopefully be launching in concurrent cities so that we actually have 2 of these running at the same time. Considering we've created all the cool content, everything is immersive, it comes down to, well, you've already created the content, let's build the infrastructure to hit more people.
That's awesome. Marvel is literally taking over the world. And I think it's awesome because you are going to them. They're not coming to you. You're going to each city.
Right, so it really ties into also our unique storyline. We're actually, yeah, so the reason we're going to all these cities isn't just random. We've created a storyline that's based on our mythology or what we're creating, that there's been some incident. Some incident has cast certain things that have been scattered around the continental United States where we actually have to go to retrieve them. And during our retrieval of these pieces, we're doing a concurrent recruiting effort with the citizens of that city to help us out.
So you said, will somebody from San Francisco have a different kind of storyline than somebody in Arizona?
There'll be some small tweaks, some very small tweaks that will cater to the fanboys out there. There's some Easter eggs, some hidden things, but there will be a unique application that's specific to every city, yes.
That's amazing. And this all starts when in Arizona?
It starts December 12th.
December 12th, you got to go out and check it out, and they're going to be coming to you, and that's amazing, and for a great price too.
Yep. Well, we appreciate you coming and checking it out, and we look forward to seeing you at the Marvel Experience.
See you there. We're going to the San Diego one, so we'll see you there.
All right. Take
Awesome.
care.
Thank you, Jason.
Appreciate it.